welcome. So I wanted to go over, I feel like there's 3 very basic yet important things that you need to be doing. 3 basic things to reprogram your mind and start taking that inspired action that you need. And the 3 are, you need a vision of what you're trying to accomplish. You need to understand what is it that you actually want in life. What is it that you want? Good, Bizarre. So 3 things you need to manifest your desired outcomes. First, having the vision of what you actually want. And sometimes that is something that is hindering us. Like sometimes we don't see the full vision, the full picture of what we want. Or we have very low expectations of ourselves. So we put very small goals, and those goals are not inspiring to do, and they're not interesting for us. So taking the time, for example, you, Bizarre, have some time right now, and Jules is in, and taking the time and really figuring out what it is that you want. For example, Jules wants to help her brother right now, right? But also, not only about thinking about others, but also thinking about yourself as well. What do you want? What do you want in your life? What is going to make you happy in your life? Because pleasing everyone but yourself is not being in alignment. Because if you're not happy, you're not going to be productive. You could be depressed, and you can be doing a lot of things, but things that don't actually align with your true purpose, right? Audi, thank you for the roses. I appreciate you. So, it's simple. Start with simple 3 steps. First, get clarity of intent. So images, words, to clarify your desires. Grab some images of what it is you are really wanting in your life. What do you truly want? Audi. It's Audi probably. What do you truly want? Do you know what you truly want? Grab a bunch of visuals of that. You can look them up online, on Pinterest or wherever. And grab the visuals that resonate with your goal. It will be kind of like a roadmap for your subconscious. It'll guide your subconscious to those desires. But you have to have that roadmap for it to get guided. If you don't see where you're going, you'll be floating this way, that way, this way and that way. Our subconscious mind responds strongly to visual stimuli. And when you have, for example, if you create your vision board, if you create visions of what you want, if you put them on your computer, if you print them out, these images will reinforce success, abundance, happiness, and it will really help you start shifting your mindset. And for example, if you put it right as you wake up on, right in front of you, right by your bed, the repetition of this imprint of images into your subconscious will make you as a person feel like it's more achievable for you. But you also need to add some things into that board so that you don't just see these things, but you get an emotional feeling out of it. What I like to do is add family, friends, maybe loved one in that vision, so that you know that, so you have that emotional connection to that vision board. Maybe it was some exciting moment in your life. You can put that up there. Your energy will enhance your vibrational frequency. It will align you with your aspirations better. Yes, good for you, Bazaar. And not only listening is one portion of it, but as you listen, tell me your desires. What are your desires? Throw those desires down. Bazaar, Julie, Adi, Beryl, sorry if I butchered your name, but throw your desires down, and as I'm talking, don't waste time. Go on Google, go on Pinterest, and start looking up the things that you desire. Is it a nice home? Is it a nice car? Is it a nice office? So that is the first step. And I really like to focus on 3 steps to simplify it. And the first one is vision. The second one is limiting beliefs. So the negative thoughts or assumptions that are holding you back from reaching your full potential. It's often from past experiences, self-doubt, and what you need to do is you need to identify your limiting belief and transform it into a positive statement. And we were doing this last night, but if you guys, anyone in the chat right now, if you have any limiting beliefs, throw them down in the chat and we will try to correct them. We will try to reframe them from things like I'm not good enough into things like I'm capable and worthy of success. So that's the second part, is reframing your beliefs. So the first part is the vision, actually understanding where you're going, seeing what you want, really getting clarity on that. The second is taking your limiting beliefs and reframing them. Yeah, Pretty Butterfly. Did you join yet, Pretty Butterfly? Yeah. By the way, let me check if you joined. I know you had a problem joining. Nope, I don't see you. But yeah, I'm worthy of success. I'm capable of success. And the thing is, affirmations work, but to a certain extent. So affirmations are just part of this. Your vision, affirmations are those are the two parts. They go hand in hand. But just saying an affirmation is a lot different than living that affirmation, than constantly repeating that affirmation till it becomes your new thought pattern. When have you repeated something over and over enough for it to become your new thought pattern? I know you do. All pretty butterflies have the drive to achieve, the drive to fly. So repeating these new statements regularly will help reinforce your new beliefs. You can say them out loud. You can write them down, journal them. What I prefer personally is recording them and listening to them. That's the most powerful. Recording them, listening to them, and listening to them while you look at yourself in the mirror. Grumpy people around me, headspace over recent months, space at home, time, work. Limiting beliefs, grumpy people around me. Let's try to change Jules' limiting belief. So her limiting belief is there are grumpy people around me. And this is important for everyone. So if whatever limiting belief you have, just do the same. So for example, there are grumpy people around me, she says. If she keeps thinking this, she's going to be attracting more of that from them. But what if you reframe it to, I attract positive, uplifting people who inspire joy and kindness. I choose to focus on the positivity around me and bring out the best in others. The thing is, if you start saying these things to yourself over and over, you will start finding you will start finding positive people to align with, like this live, like our community. You will start spending more time with attracting positive experiences. And you will notice when you are around people that are a little grumpy. And you will understand that it's your choice of letting them in more or less. Thank you for the confetti bazaar. Always appreciate you. By the way, thank you for tapping on the screen and sharing. Let's get this live up there. Let's get this information out there. Let's get people on a higher vibrational state now. Thank you for all the follows. Ivita, thank you for the rose. I appreciate you. Nina, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate that. Love it, love it. Let's share this energy. Let's share this positivity. And I want you not to only listen, but also take action. So if you have some limiting belief you want to change, let me know in the comments. Or change it yourself into a positive affirmation. And start listening to it daily. Start changing your mind one limiting belief at a time. Just start. So that's the second phase, right? The first one is the vision that we talked about. The second one is overcoming limiting beliefs and finding positive statements. And then penetrating your subconscious mind, your unconscious mind, the mind that is always on, and replacing those old, outdated beliefs. Like Jules said, I'm always around grumpy people, into positive statements like, hey, I attract positive people, uplifting people who inspire joy and kindness. And then the third part of this, and they're all crucial, they're all very important, but the meditational state. Meditation to influence your subconscious mind. To quiet all the chatter of your conscious mind and access that deeper level of awareness. This is why I'm doing these singing bowls. You're getting relaxed. Yvette, thank you. I appreciate that. You're getting relaxed. And this is going into your subconscious. So during the meditations, I appreciate that. During the meditations, visualize yourself already achieving your goals. The law of assumption is so powerful. It makes you feel different. So if you're feeling unworthy, how do you feel? If you're feeling worthy, how are you talking? How are you speaking? How are you taking actions? And while you're in that meditational state, picture in details your desired outcomes. The feeling of the outcomes. How does it feel? You know that song? And how does it feel? How does it feel? What does it look like? How does it impact your life? How does your family, your friends look at you now that you're successful? How do you look at yourself now in the mirror? And also during a meditation, you can incorporate the vision that you created for yourself on the vision board, and you can try to picture it in your mind, because the vision board is like that map that your subconscious is going towards. And if you're putting random pictures in there, it's going to go in random different ways. And if you focus it on one picture, one thing, with all your desires on it, and you constantly keep going back to it, guess what you're going to end up seeing in your life? And so during a meditation, create that vivid mental picture of your desires. To make them feel more tangible, to make them feel more attainable. So, Mats, I don't know if you were here for the first part, that's where the vision board comes in. So creating, the first part of all this is creating a vision board. So figuring out your desire and going on Google, going on Pinterest, and finding your desire in pictures. And then when you have them laid out in a Google Doc, on your phone, wherever, now it's going to be, your mind is going to go to it with a lot more ease. For example, you want a really beautiful house, but you've never been to any beautiful houses. How are you going to imagine a beautiful house? How are you going to know that some houses you can walk with two people on the stairs? So the stairs aren't that small, they're big. So two people can walk beside each other. How are you going to know that without going to houses like that? You won't. So getting your vision and then actually going to places like that, testing the cars out that you want, going to the houses that you want, even if you can't afford them.